Shalom, shalom. Before I start this lesson, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, B'Kakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And peace and blessings be multiplied in all you brethren, teaching this word in all sincerity and in truth. And shalom to the few Akwaf that listen and subscribe as well. It's the brother Dama Gabar here with another lesson. The Lord willing to edify and give you warning from Yahweh by Yahweh Shai. As you can see, it's not going to be a long lesson, but from the title of this article from InfoWars, it says, Rapper 50 Cent says Los Angeles finished after zero bail policy reinstated. Watch how bad it gets. And you see, we're not ignorant unto Satan's devices, all right? And we know that this is just another move out of his order out of chaos bag, which, he wants, states like Los Angeles to ultimately, destroy itself. They're looking for crime to flourish. They're just prepping. They just already, what they're doing ultimately is because like around September, October, before this election, 2024 election come in, they're going to be letting all hell break loose. They're going to let a lot of chaos ensue. They're going to let a lot of, chaos happen so that they can ultimately, give the UN the power that they want to shape the future and to have total control over any form of hysteria or pandemic or chaos that happens, on the planet Earth. And, so they're already getting LA ready to just be a fucking, just to spiral out of control. And they're doing this intentionally. They want crime. They want people to commit murders and robberies and theft. They're just allowing people to get warmed up, and letting these criminals just roam free, knowing that you can commit particular crimes without being ultimately locked up, and you can just post bail and never have to worry about paying a dime. So, this is just more of the chaos and the wickedness that Esau is about to let happen out here on these streets, which is why, you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, and those of you who come across this truth need to get serious and repent and return unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Because the Lord is about to let all hell break loose out here in America pretty soon. All right, and if you're not covered by the blood of Yahweh Shai, man, hey, you're just going to be out here, defenseless. Salakia. Salakia. All right. So we know just how bad shit is about to get out here. They really want the SHIT to hit the fan, and over here in Los Angeles, this is where they're going to really start a lot of this shit and let it just spiral out of control. It says and not only is Los Angeles finished, America is finished. Babylon the Great is finished. It's not just America. America is just one state out of the, the whole country of America that's finished. All right. These elites are done with this place. They're going to pull the plug. They're going to implode the economy. They're going to let this place completely spiral out of control so that they can bring in this new world order. You see? It says, LA is finished. Watch how bad it gets out there. Shaking my head, the rapper wrote on Instagram. The In Da Club rapper had included a segment by Fox News 11 discussing the zero bail policy, which was instituted during the Ovid era that dropped bail for zero for misdemeanors and nonviolent felonies. A recent study found that violent crime tripled as a result of the zero bail policy. You see, and this is what they want ultimately. They know what type of crime and how, violent crime is going to increase as they push these different measures. And this is ultimately what they want, showing that they don't have no plan on keeping the streets of Los Angeles safe. They want that shit to be a damn haven for crime and violent crime and, lawlessness. It says where offenders were released shortly after committing offenses without paying a dime to post bail. And that's why, in the last couple of years, you've been seeing these flash mobs, these kids running into the Louis Vuitton stores, running into grocery stores and just going there and just looting and stealing whatever the hell they want to do, because they know that if they got caught or if they was put in prison behind it, they will be released on a zero bail policy, man. And they know that, the minds of these people, if they know that you can commit a crime and you're not ultimately going to get punished for it, what the hell do you think these people are going to continuously do? They're going to continuously do wickedness. Matter of fact, let me get this real fast. Set. And then, no. Let me do that. Do. Evil sentence. I know. Here we go. Ecclesiastes chapter 8, verse 11, it says, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the Son of Men is fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he feareth not before the Most High. You see, and the same thing is going to happen to these jakes out here, man. You know, they're doing all this wickedness. They think they're getting away with all of this shit. But ultimately, the point is that when you let somebody, do evil, and they're not, sentenced or judged for it immediately for what they do, they're going to continue on and continuously do those actions because they're going to feel that they're going to, that there's no punishment for their crime. They're going to commit more crime, man. It's like that saying, if you give somebody an inch, they're going to take a mile. Well, this is exactly what these devils are doing to a lot of these criminals out here, man. And a lot of Jake out here, they ain't got no jobs. They ain't got shit going for themselves. They don't want to work. They're not upstanding citizens. So therefore, if they can go and commit crimes and get away with it, well, what the hell you think they're going to do? They're going to continue to commit these crimes, man. They're going to continue to do more and more wickedness and post it on social media and get praised for it and pat it on the back so that, they're going to let law and order totally just fall apart in these, over here in Los Angeles, man. You see? It says, additionally, the study found criminals who didn't have to post bail re-offended 70% more often than those who posted bail and were re-arrested on 163% more charges. You see, so these devils are allowing these motherfuckers to just run rapid and for crime to get out of control. He's really giving these criminals and these wicked Jake out here a taste of, of committing crime, knowing that they're not going to be jailed for it or punished for it. Like I said, and around September, around, these elections, this is when they're really going to, let a lot of shit hit the fans. You're going to start seeing more and more black swan events. So much more chaos and crime and brutality, take place, because they want to bring that order out of the chaos, man. And this is why America, like I said, not only Los Angeles, but Babylon the Great is done, man. And you Jakes need to really, forsake this place and come out of this place, man, spiritually, and wake up to this truth and return it to Yahweh Shem Shai, because Babylon is finished, man. All right. The only place left for this America to go is down, all the way down. It says, we saw violent crime coming up as soon as zero bail was implemented in our county by court order, Yolo County District Attorney Jeff Reesick said. And despite all of our best efforts to try and stop the practice, we were forced to continue to do the zero bail system. We saw our community suffer as a result. The massive increases in crime in California, along with higher taxes and regulations, has prompted many people to flee the state to more red states like Texas. You see, but what you Jakes need to ultimately do is come out of this place spiritually, man. All right? Because this place is polluted and this place is wicked as all hell. And for us brethren out there, you got to be very wise and circumspect, man. And we're not in the times to be, moving out and about and partying and bullshitting and being out, around these Jakes out here, especially at night, especially where large amounts of people and Jake that, that are in the world are gathered, man. Because them dudes are unstable. They're wicked as hell. They're carrying pistols. They're on drugs. They're popping pills. It's just a damn demon fest, man. And at any moment, at any time, anything could pop off, man. So just be circumspect out here and, hey, let's move wisely because it's about to get real crazy and hectic out here, especially around the time of September, October, around the time of these elections, man. You're going to see a lot more crazy shit happening out here. This is Ephesians 5:15. It says, "See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil." You see, these days are very evil out here, man. So our focus need to be focused on, pleasing Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, making sure that we're examining ourselves daily, that we're staying prayed up, constantly staying in the spirit, man, because it's just very, very evil times that we're living in. All right. And the devil is out here looking to see whom he can devour, man. And if you ain't moving circumspectly, let me get this Isaiah 51. All right. It's going to be crazy out here, man. But you can see what these devils are doing, man. We're not ignorant to what this devil is doing, man. He's literally out here, trying to bring this order out of the chaos. Fuck. So we need to be wise out here. Let me do it like this. It's just getting on my nerves. Let me do it like this. All right. So, is this it? Was it 50? So lucky. Yes, that's what I thought. How was that? I guess I didn't see it. This is I'll start at 6. Jeremiah. Oh, it's Jeremiah, not Isaiah. Jeremiah 51:6. It says, "Flee out of the midst of Babylon and deliver every man his soul." You see? So how are we foremost flee out of Babylon? By the way of our minds, man. By the way that we're living. Flee out of this place from being so used to the ways of America, being comfortable in this society. To repent and come out of this place, man, and return into Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Return to your true nationality as being a Hebrew Israelite. Keep these laws, statutes, and commandments, and separate yourself from the ways of this world, man, because it's all dark, it's all evil, and it's all pure wickedness, man. So, see, and deliver every man his soul. Be not cut off in her iniquity, right? Because, hey, the Lord, like I said, this place is going down. This place is not going to be healed. It's only going to spiral more and more out of control. And the more that you're, attached to this society, the more that your faith and trust is in Babylon, as this place spirals and goes out of control, guess what? You're going to go along with it, right? Because you're going to have all your hope and your faith linked unto this system, man. And when they implement that MOTB and these CBDCs, you're going to see that as your way out, as your way to so-called temporary salvation, which is ultimately going to lead you to your own destruction, man. You see, but your faith and trust needs to be in Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says, "For this is the time of Yahweh's vengeance. He will render unto her a recompense. Babylon have been a golden cup in Yahweh's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad." You see, and all these nations are separating themselves from America. All these nations are, looking at America in disgust. They're all trying to separate themselves and get from up under America. Here it is. The heathen nations are doing that shit. They're all trying to band together and come together under a centralized CBDC that is backed by gold. But, they're trying to separate themselves from the democracy and the business dealings and ultimately the spirit of America. But you Jakes are further linking yourselves to this society. All right. You should be doing the same thing, man. You should be pissed. You should be mad at America and, separating yourself from it and returning to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. It says, "Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed." You see, in America is just a microcosm of Babylon as a whole. America, this place is fallen, man, and it's soon to be destroyed. And they're letting it spiral more and more out of control each and every day. All right. There is no remedy. There is no healing of America. It's not going to be made great again. It's not going to be fixed. All right. All the vibration and the ways and the culture and the stench of America is all is going to be destroyed. And anybody that's joined and that's a partaker of it, you're going to be destroyed right along with this place. It says, "Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her, take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed." But this place is not going to be healed. All right, what you see this article talking about? You got to look at it as America as a whole. It says Los Angeles is finished. Babylon the Great is finished, man. Everything about this society is done. It's finished. It's ran its course. All right, it's a sinking ship. You want to hop your ass up off this ship and get on the life raft of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. It says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her, and let us go every one into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies, you see? So as it say, let every one go into his own country, and you see that. A lot of people are, even here in America, a lot of people are fleeing Los Angeles because they see how much the crime is out of control, how the politics are all jacked up. It's too expensive, it's too this, it's too that. The homeless situation is out of control. So people are literally fleeing out of Los Angeles. But people should be in that mind frame as a whole, as the whole of this country, man, because it's all spiraling out of control. You got certain red states trying to hold on and trying to fight off, but eventually it's going to collapse too, man. Wait till they pull the plug on this dollar. Wait till they allow just total, when they attack the so-called power grid. When there ain't no, when they pull the plug for several months and the banks are going to be closed, no internet, no anything is going to be, available in this society. Watch how fast it's going to spiral out of control, man. And that's just, the Lord, bringing his, shaking his hand over this place. And then ultimately it's going to be physically obliterated by Yahweh Shai when he returns with the holy angels, man. So this place as a whole is just finished, man. There ain't no healing. There ain't no bouncing back. This place is done. All right. The thrill is gone. The joy is gone. This summer is not going to be it's going to be a summer, that you're not going to remember. I mean, this is going to be a summer not to forget, but not in a good way. Like I said, wait till around the election time. Wait till how bad you see things are really going to get out here, man. So this place is finished. You, Jake, better repent and come out of this place, man, and put your faith and trust in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, because the days of America are numbered, man. So, wait, with that, Lord willing, you were edified. Call halal Yahweh Shem Yahushai, put in the spirit of me to do this lesson. Until the next one, shalom.